Welcome back to my channel, everyone. sreetips here, and we're going to harvest the silver out of the silver cell right now. There's our current flow through the cell, and I've been nursing this thing along. It's been operating okay, so rather than take it apart and interrupt the action in here, I just went ahead and add small quantities of impure silver into the anode filter here and kept running the cell. So now we're going to take this thing apart. Kill the power supply. I'm going to take off the anode bar off the power supply, set it up back out of the way, take off the negative side of the power supply, get it out of the way. Here's what the anode filtered basket looks like. It's full of electrolyte. Here's the bottom of my anode electrode bar. I put these sacrificial bars in there to keep this bar out of the electrolyte, and then I can use this over and over. Let's go ahead and get our anode basket out of here. There's the slimes down in there. The slimes will contain a little bit of precious metals, including silver, some gold, and some platinum group metals. We'll save these and process them later. All right, I'm just gonna move this stuff out of the way and get to the pure silver down in here. You can see the crystal growth has accumulated quite a bit of silver. We're gonna get that out of here today. I'm gonna drop the cathode connection down out of the way. Got a beaker, and what we'll do is I'm going to add a piece of copper in here. Stick it right down in here. It's a 5-liter beaker. And so now what we'll do is pour off the electrolyte into this beaker so we can cement the remaining silver out of the electrolyte onto the copper. Here you can see the copper immediately reacts with the remaining silver in the electrolyte, and the silver starts coming out of solution onto that piece of copper immediately. Okay, in precious metals refining, this reaction is one of the coolest reactions there is because it happens fast. It happens right in front of your face. It's just an awesome sight to behold. The silver coming out of solution, reacting with that piece of clean copper in there. Let's go ahead and scrape these crystals down off the inside of the bowl now. Now we'll transfer the silver into this jar. There's some nice ones. Now we'll pour some distilled water in here on our silver and try to get the rest of this electrolyte rinsed off of here without breaking something or creating a mess. I'm just going to add this additional electrolyte right into our beaker. I'm going to add some more distilled water into the silver. Rinse a little bit more of this electrolyte off of here with distilled water. Okay, I think you get the idea of what's going on in here. The silver is coming out of solution on this copper, and the copper is going into solution during this reaction. It's like, I think it's called a replacement reaction. And then once we get all the silver, remaining silver out of this electrolyte, what I'll do, get it out of there, rinse all the blue liquid off, dry it off, melt it into shot, and we'll run it back through the silver cell. Distilled water. Look at those crystals in there, man. They look phenomenal. Fantastic. This reaction should not put off fumes because I made sure and had all the available free nitric removed out of here when we use this. But just in case, I'm gonna move it over into the fume hood, get it out of here in case it's producing any fumes. All we'll do is use about a gallon of distilled water, boiling distilled water, to rinse all the remaining electrolyte off of this silver. And I'll dump the rinses in this bucket over here. and save them. Here's a look at the pure silver crystal. Got all the electrolyte rinsed off of it now. And what we'll do is I'm gonna put it down in this dish here. Some of it will stick in this jar. I'll just let it settle out, dry out, and then we'll get the rest of it out of this jar. Here's a look at the pure silver. This is pure elemental silver metal. 3/9 fine or better. There's a nice one. Look at that thing, man. So what we'll do now is take this over here to the fume hood. And we're gonna stick this on some low heat and let this dry. Fairly certain I have all the moisture off of here now. Got it heated up. And so we're going to go ahead and take this down now. This is our cement silver back here that was part of our electrolyte. And this is the silver coming out of solution on this piece of copper in here. See that? And I'll just leave the copper in overnight until all this silver comes out of solution. And right now we're going to push this back out of the way. Written the weight on the side here, 1366. And you can see here we got 3782. So that's 3782 minus 1366. So we've got 2.4 kilos of high purity silver here. This is a real nice batch. It's been running for, what'd I say, about 18 days, 19 days. High purity silver here. All right, I think we're done here. And I mean, this is money right here. Real money, real wealth. People have asked me, what about the price of silver recently? And I'm like, I ignore the price. The price just does not matter. Value and price are two different things. And I'm just gonna put that away and forget about it. Maybe when silver gets up around 300 bucks, I'll I'll start melting 5-ounce bars and selling them for my retirement. But I want to show you this watch. I got this nice watch in a bag of junk jewelry for 25 bucks. It's an IWC International Watch Company, Schaffhausen, and it's 18K, and I had it professionally restored, but I did attempt to do a repair myself. I've got a video of it, and I'll put that video, a link to that video in the description of this video. So that's it. 2.4 kilos of high purity silver. Okay, this will conclude the video. Thank you for watching.